Hey friends, today we're going to learn how to calibrate our machine. So it's really, really important that you calibrate your machine. You're going to go up here to the left and you're going to scroll down to where it says calibration and you're just going to click on that. Then it's going to ask you to send something to your printer. So it's going to print a page out for you to use. You just choose what printer you want to send it to. I have multiple printers and I'm just choosing the one that I use the most for my printing. And it's going to print out a paper that looks exactly like this. And then what it's going to do is going to tell you to put it on your cutting mat. And up in the top left corner, you're going to choose which machine. I'm using my Cricut Air 2 for this one, and I'm using my USB cord. So now it's just going to tell you to have your fine point blade in and then load your mat. So what it's going to do now is it is going to run through and read all of the outside marks, because those are the registration marks that your machine needs to know where to cut when using print and cut. And then it's going to go in and cut that little square that's in the center of the paper. And then do not unload your machine at this point. Like, do not unload the mat. Then you're going to look on your computer screen and it's going to say, did it cut with inside the lines or is it kind of wonky and outside the black line? And then you go over here and you click yes, it did, or no, it did not. I have to click no, it did not. So now it's going to cut on all these little tiny lines at the top and on the side. So the top lines are numbered, the side lines are in alphabetical order. And again, do not unload your mat. It's going to tell you to choose the one that cuts down the center of the line. So right here, I can see number 11 is closest to the center of that line. And then I'm going to come over to the side and I'm going to see that the letter I has the best center cut. And then it's going to send you to another screen on whatever device you're using, and it's going to tell you to pick the number and the letter that you had the best cuts with. And then it'll just give you a drop down. You can choose the number. So in my case, it would be number 11 and the letter I. So guys, it's really, really important that you calibrate your machine, because when you're doing print and cut, this is how your machine knows where to cut by the registration lines to know that it's going to be accurate. So now it's telling me we need to print out another calibration sheet so that way it can make sure that it's completely set and that everything is cutting properly. So what we're going to be doing next week is we're going to be working with print and cut on the Cricut crafting session. And I wanted to make sure your machines were calibrated. So anytime you move your machine, anytime if it gets jostled a lot, if you carry it around in a bag or whatever, you really should calibrate your machine if you plan on doing any print and cut. And again, it'll just walk you through doing this set again until it's accurate. I've only ever had to do it twice. It's never made me print out more than 2 sheets. So, just be prepared. You may have to print 2 sheets out, and make sure you're just using regular printer paper. And then it'll cut all of the squares for you and all of the lines and make sure everything's lined up properly. And I left all this in here for you guys so you could see once I did it again, I came back with different results. So there it was 11 and the letter P. So it's very important that your machine is calibrated. I can't stress that enough. And next week, so this is week 4 of our Cricut crafting sessions. Last week, I had on Facebook for you guys to share whatever you've made with infusible ink and iron-on. And this week, we were just getting our machines calibrated so that way you can have them ready for next week's video. So thanks so much for watching, guys. And I have a full video on this. I'll link below, and have a great day. Bye.